Yes, we're poly. Yes, we have threesomes with other girls.
And no, you still can't watch.
Good morning, babes and baby lovers. Today I am here social distance style with the Rebels. They are a lesbian polyamorous couple. I constantly see people like this on dating apps and I am jealous because these girls can pull more girls than I can. I can't even manage to get a date with one girl and they just keep going and going and going. Although some people might say a polyamorous relationship isn't real love. What would you say to that?
Ivy and I have been together for almost 6 years now. We are married, we have a beautiful daughter, we are a great team, and I think we're awesome parents.
I agree. And I think real love is whatever works for you and your partner individually to make you guys happy. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to love or have a relationship, and I don't think you should care what anyone else thinks.
One of the reasons I wanted to film this video with you guys is because people assume that polyamorous relationships or people in polyamorous relationships aren't healthy-minded, that they are commitment phobes, that they don't want a real relationship. And I find that with most polyamorous people, including you two, it's usually quite the opposite. To me, the fact that you guys are able to have a healthy, loving, nurturing, loyal relationship, loyal in the sense that you are open about who you are and what you want, is huge. We very rarely see this with lesbian relationships. And it's also a major reason why LesPark wanted to sponsor this video. LesPark is a brand new lesbian dating app. You could be a lesbian or you can be a girl that just wants to date girls. There are many ways to find a girlfriend using the LesPark app. Maybe I should do a video going on some video dates with some of the girls I match with on there. You heard that right, they have one-on-one voice chat, they have video dates, video messaging, which is amazing, especially during these trying times. It's also a great place to meet new friends if you already are in a relationship. Download it and maybe you will find me on there and I will be one of your video dates. I think when most of us come out, we are super excited to finally be open about who we are attracted to. We're super excited to date, but a lot of us, if not many of us, do not take the time to truly love ourselves before doing so. Which is why so many lesbian relationships involve cheating and jealousy and control issues. What advice do you have for people who are watching this who want a healthy relationship but do not know where to start?
I think that if you truly love someone, then you need to let them be themselves. Like, you need to give them complete control and freedom of their own life and happiness. You can't hold them back. In my opinion, a relationship is a partnership and we should be equals. There should be no control or telling each other what to do. We should both be letting the other person do whatever it is they need to do to make themselves happy.
Absolutely. And I think that you really can't love anyone until you truly love and respect yourself. I feel like you should really find out what makes you happy and what you want in a relationship before you can go out there seeking it in somebody else. For sure.
How is being polyamorous different from cheating?
It is incredibly different than cheating because, for one, it's a mutual agreement. We've come to this before any actions happen. It's a discussion that we've had. We've set boundaries. Like, it's a whole discussion that we've had, and we're both very aware of anything that goes on either before or while it's happening. So there's no secrets, there's no surprises, there's no lying.
Why do you think it is a better option?
So it's a better option for us because we don't need to go behind each other's backs. We're both like completely open and honest about everything. She and I have like a set of rules and everything that we follow, so it makes it work and it just works for us.
We're both like on the same level. We both have the same understanding for everything.
Do you guys have any rules that you made for your relationship?
Yes, we have a decent amount of rules for our relationship to make this work. We both sat down and said what we want, what we need to make sure that we feel comfortable and we feel secure. One of them, for example, is that we don't date anyone else. We're open in our relationship, but we're not open to having another relationship. It's strictly just like sex and being intimate.
Yeah.
And then also while I was pregnant, I felt that it was kind of weird to be open, so we also put a pause to everything.
Yeah.
And then who knows, in the maybe future, maybe if one of us was sick or some sort of crazy situation, or like some family trauma, if there's something that we just really need to be there for one another, then we're our #1 priority.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's also part of our rules, is that if one of us needs the person to be completely there for them, then we're totally okay putting it on pause until things are okay.
I know some couples kiss and tell. I know some couples kiss and don't tell. I know some couples that kiss together with a third or a fourth or whatever have you. Because I want to be correct, you guys are open, not polyamorous. What is the difference?
Yes and no. All poly relationships are open, but not all open relationships are poly, being that to be a true poly relationship, you have to date other people, whereas an open relationship, you can just sleep with other people. And we, for example, like I said before, we are in an open relationship, not a poly.
Yeah.
I personally am not okay with dating someone else or having her date someone else. That's another level. It's too personal for me. For us, just sex is sex, and it's not a big deal.
Why do you think so many gay men are so much more comfortable being polyamorous or open compared to lesbians?
I think men have an easier time being open than women because women kind of get it mixed up with emotions and relationships and stuff, and they just don't see sex for sex. And I'm not saying everybody's like that, but yeah, I think that men can somehow turn that off and just see sex for sex. So that's why a lot of queer men are typically in open relationships.
Or poly, yeah.
Or poly, yeah.
Women have a harder time differentiating like sexual relationships and emotional relationships.
Yeah.
We're able to, but I know a lot of women are not.
Do you think being open keeps the sex interesting?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yes.
We are able to explore certain sexual things that we may not be open to. So we're able to explore it with other people. And then I think also another thing is having the freedom to go out and do what you want makes you love and appreciate what you have at home as well.
Oh yeah.
Because instead of it being like a taboo and then like forbidden thing, you're able to do it and it makes you really appreciate your home life.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we don't even do it because we have the option, I think, just because we're not being told no.
Yeah.
Then we don't even really have the desire.
Just because you get into a relationship, it doesn't mean all of a sudden everyone else is like unattractive. Obviously, like you meet somebody at a bar when you've been drinking and you have a connection, and the only difference is that we get to act on it, and it keeps it keeps it very interesting. Yeah.
And you can't cheat if you know about it.
Word. Love you.
Love you. So I know it's not for everyone and a lot of people have different opinions, but this is our personal opinion and experience with it. So far, we are doing great and I don't see it ever changing.
Yeah.
Or us ever having an issue in our relationship. I would say we're really solid and
if anything, I feel like this has made us stronger.
thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different than the content that I've been making over the past few months, but it's content that I love to make for you guys. See you guys soon. Bye.